Hi, it's Adrian here from top10pokersites.net. Now today I'm going to be looking at the most intriguing poker cheating devices that have been put up for sale. Enjoy.
What in the world is that?
This is a sort of a gambling cheat card trimmer.
All right.
You would put the card in there and trim it down, and when they would deal, they would know what to feel for, so they would have an idea of what they were dealing.
Okay. I thought it was just you're really into precision gift wrapping.
No. I'm here at the pawn shop today to sell my gambling cheat card trimmer. I picked it up in an antique shop with my folks some decades ago, and it's been sitting on our coffee table for many years, and when people come over to it, invariably they ask about it and it strikes up a conversation. My wife's tired of it being around the house, so I'm hoping to sell it for $1,500 today.
I've never seen anything like this. So I'm assuming these were probably made after 1920. So this was used by a magician or someone cheating at cards. I can't think of any other use for it.
Neither can I.
If you have cards that feel a certain way in your hand, you can just go blah, 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 blah here and just go like ace of spades. So if you set this to the right measurement of a card, you make this little angle, put it in there, and
Exactly.
now there's a little angle on the side of that card. I mean, just a little micro amount is enough when you're a very experienced magician. You can go through the deck and find the ace of spades every time, and people can go, whoa. So how much you want for it?
Looking for $1,500.
Okay. Tell you the truth, I have no idea. I have a buddy who is a magician who collects this kind of stuff and would probably know everything there is to know about this. So if you can hang out a little bit, I'll give him a call and have him come down and take a look at it.
Okay, sounds great.
I'll be right back.
Right. I would welcome an expert's opinion on this. I think it would help figure out the real value, and maybe we can strike a deal.
So here we go, the cheating / magic machine.
Ah, you think magic's cheating, I see. This is pretty cool. This looks like it was 1930s, 1950s. You can cheat pretty well with these machines. They're pretty phenomenal. It's basically like a big paper cutter. It trims a card just enough, so literally when you run your finger down the outside of it, it'll stop exactly on the card that you want chosen. There's a stamp on here, and it says the Ball brothers. They'd mainly made jars, but they also had a metal manufacturing company, so they'd make one-offs of all sorts of things. So do you mind if I use this? Try it?
No, please
okay,
go right
I
ahead.
brought a deck of cards with me, because every magician always has a deck of cards with them. Let's use the ace. And this obviously slides to the left. Let's go right to the edge here. You don't really take much off. You really take just a really slender amount off. There, see? Let's put that right in your hair. Perfect. So if I drop this in the pack somewhere, but if I go like this, if I run my finger right down the edge, I should come right to your cards. If you go like this, you go all the way down. That should be the ace of spades.
Nice.
Isn't that great? So Rick, try it, seriously.
All right.
It's just a feeling.
All
Don't
right.
blow, Rick. Just
All
feel
right.
it, just feel it.
There we go.
There you go, see? There you go.
Pretty
So
amazing.
anyways, that's how this works. In the old days, with this device, you and I could maybe go clean up Las Vegas. Back in the early 1900s, very simple. It was a single deck, nobody really knew about cheating, but now it's very hard because, you know, they use 7, 8 decks and it's a different game. But this is a very cool item.
So how much do you think it's worth?
So, you know, for this device, the condition of it, and, you know, the demand that it's in, I would say $750.
Well, thanks, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck, all right?
So, what's your best price on it?
$1,250.
No. I go like 450 bucks on it.
How about 600?
We cut the cards. If I get the ace of spades, we get it for 450. I'll go 450. That's the best I can go on it.
Make it 500 and we're done.
I'll go 475 bucks.
Only because my wife doesn't want me to come home with it.
Sounds like a deal. Okay. I'll meet you right over there. We'll do some paperwork.
Okay.
I would like to show you something that I have.
What is it, like a girdle or something?
Well, kind of. They were used to cheat at playing poker cards or something like that.
A lot of people got killed with those in this town.
I'm sure they did. This is a pretty old device. It's about 1900s. I'm wanting to sell this anywhere from $1,500 to $1,600. We got it when Granny went into a nursing home, and she told me not to show anybody because it was illegal, so it was always stuffed behind the drawer.
Where did you get this?
My husband's grandfather owned a bar in the San Francisco area. One of the bar customers was going to prison, and he gave it to him and asked him to hold it for him.
Okay. I mean, the day they started, people started gambling, I assume the very next day someone figured out a way to cheat.
I'm sure, yeah.
You know, everything from dice to cards, marking cards, and it's always been that. Looks like a mechanical device to keep cheated cards. It's definitely cool. I mean, there's some really neat little engineering here. Do you know how any of this stuff works?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, I mean, we have like a little cord.
Dad, put it down.
I'm trying to figure it out here.
You're gonna break it. Yep, you
See,
just
that's
broke
what
it.
I thought I would have done.
Okay.
Now you broke it.
Of course, my dad has to pretend like he knows exactly how this thing works. Vegas may be a gambling town, but this is a little out of both of our wheelhouses. So what are you looking to do with it? Do you want to sell it, or
I just want to sell it.
any idea of what you want for it?
I'm thinking the range is anywhere from 600 to 6,000.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to call a friend of mine to come down and take a look at it. There's no way either of us are gonna know what this is worth.
Yeah?
I mean, it's,
Who would you be calling?
I've got a friend who's a magician on the Strip and collects all types of this stuff, and if anybody knows about it, it's gonna be him.
Let's do that. That would
All
be
right.
great.
Be right back.
So I'm kind of concerned that the guys want to call a magician, and I'm not sure if a magician is qualified to give me value on a gambling product, but we're going to see.
This is really cool, actually. Do you ever heard of the saying, "There's nothing up my sleeve"? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, this is the device that it started from. I can see why Rick called me in for a cheating device, because in magic, that's really what we do. We kind of cheat people out of reality. There was a guy who invented the first living device named Keplinger, and he was the #1 con man in the West Coast. He went up and down the Barbary Coast, the San Francisco coastline, cheating people. He came up with the first type called the Keplinger holdout. It was a card holdout, which meant it would actually hold the card within your sleeve, so it would hold it out until it would be switched with the cards in your hand.
This is really intriguing.
Now this one, by looking at the wells and the joints, the way it's designed, this is actually a Martin San Francisco card holdout, made in the 1920s, 1930s, all right?
Well, do you know how it works?
Yes, I do know how it works. And I actually brought a deck of cards with me.
Cool.
So here's what would happen. This area here is always called the thief. The reason why it's called a thief is because it would sneak out from your sleeve, grab a card and steal it, pull it back into your actual sleeve. And it actually fits right. All right, see how it pinches it. And this goes against your forearm. Rick, I'm gonna have you help me. Do me a favor. Take that.
Okay.
Now, when it runs down your body, it comes all the way down with all these round joints. That's why they're round, so it rolls properly, all right? Now, this would be attached between your knees, and you'd open them up. And as you do that, it should slide. As long as we keep it pretty well linear, it should slide out. So pull
Can I
it.
pull it?
Yeah, you can pull.
Oh,
So
cool.
that comes out?
Your secret
All
has
right.
been told.
Keplinger's success actually got the best of him. He got caught by some gamblers. They offered to either kill him or him to make the device for them. He made the device for them, and they all went out cheating people. They all get caught, and they went to jail for the rest of their lives.
So what do you think it's worth?
These are really cool because there's not many around, and this is an amazing shape. So a lot of people use them for museum pieces, or they use them as a cool thing in their home to display. For a value on this, what you're looking for is anywhere between $1,500 and $2,200.
Woohoo!
All right.
That's great. Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
You're welcome. Thanks for having
Appreciate
me in.
it, buddy.
Good seeing you guys.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you guys later. All right. Have a good day.
All right. He said it would go for like, what, 15 to 22?
Retail.
that was like retailing it. I would give you $800.
2,000.
There's no way I could give you 2,000. There's just no way. There's no money to be made.
How about 15?
No, I'd give you like $800. It's going to be difficult to sell.
13.
You can always put it back in the sock
There's
drawer.
wiggle
You
room
don't
at
have-
13.
You, don't
You
have-
heard the guy.
All right, $900.
$900.
All right, deal.
To gamble legally in the USA, you need to be over 21 years of age.
Always gamble responsibly and please set your limits. When the fun stops, stop.